presentation mode. Apple in GCC, as it says. We are delighted to be now inviting the Director, Softcell Technologies Global, Sai Gopal, to please hold the talking baton. Please welcome Sai Gopal with a good round of applause.
Hello.
PLM and IoT, enterprises must adapt to stay ahead. For 36 years, Softcell has partnered with 5,000 plus enterprise customers across India, delivering IT solutions that optimize performance and security. Softcell specializes in cybersecurity, IT infrastructure, cloud, mobility, and engineering solutions, ensuring enterprises maximize their IT investments. Our 24/7 Security Operations Center proactively detects and mitigates threats. As a CERT-in impaneled vendor, we deliver expert security audits, compliance assessments, and advanced cyber defense. Softcell is now developing cutting-edge security solutions tailored for evolving enterprise needs, enhancing resilience in a rapidly changing threat landscape. With 6 offices across India and a workforce of 700 plus professionals, Softcell is at the forefront of IT transformation. With annual revenues exceeding 1,000 crore rupees, Softcell continues to drive scalable, secure, and future-ready IT ecosystems for enterprises. Partner with Softcell, where innovation meets security.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks to ET Edge. I think I'll start off with thanking ET Edge for giving us a forum to interact with all of you. And thanks to all of you for being here and hearing us out. So Softcell is a IT services company. We have been there for about 36 years now. And through the course of the next 7 to 8 minutes, I'll try to give you a flavor in terms of what Softcell does and how we can be a good technology partner for GCCs like yours. Okay. While we are sponsoring this event as a secure mobility partner, okay, so security is something that I'll talk about during the presentation. But it's only fair that I also talk about the 2 hot areas. One is obviously AI that I'm going to touch upon towards the end of the presentation, and ESG. Okay, so ESG is like a hot topic right now. It's a topic that's discussed in the boardrooms also. Okay, and Apple has been at the forefront of leading ESG initiatives. They are the leading hardware vendor, okay, whose products are all made out of recycled products. Okay, the studies have proven that when you use Apple products in your organization, the power consumption is like extremely low compared to what the other what is the power consumption of the other companies. Okay, and Apple devices have a longer lifetime. Okay, that's again a proven study. So the longer the lifetime of a device, the e-waste process then can get extended. Okay, so that's how Apple is like leading in terms of the ESG initiatives, and they have a mandate that all their factories, all their offices will run on solar energy by the year 2030. Okay, so so what's the message for the GCC? So the more Apple devices you have in your organization, it's going to help you in terms of your ESG goals, okay? Because each organization today has to like set their ESG goals and make sure that they're driving those outcomes, okay? Now, on the other side, Apple adoption in enterprises across India and GCCs is like growing, okay? A lot of employees who are joining now in enterprises and GCCs are the Gen Z, okay? The Gen Z either already have experienced using Apple products in the course of their studies, okay, or aspirationally they want to be using devices that give them a good experience. Okay, so where does Softcell come in? Okay. We work with enterprises to make sure that Apple integrates well into your whole ecosystem. A lot of enterprises in India, a lot of GCCs in India predominantly are Windows Cisco centric. Okay. There is sort of a resistance in terms of bringing a device, a new platform into the organization. Okay. So the way we help is like we work with enterprises closely in terms of evaluating the Apple devices, how they'll integrate into the IT environment, and how seamlessly and how easy it's going to be to manage the devices. Okay. And we have worked with customers in a lot of segments, pharma, BFSI and all. The big two private banks in India, okay, are big Apple users, and banks, as you are aware, are regulated entities. They have to follow strictly the RBI mandates in terms of security and things like that. We've taken them through, we've partnered with them, we've taken them through a process where they've done POCs of Apple devices. We made sure that all the applications that typically today run on a non-Apple platform seamlessly also work on the Apple platform, and they're able to run. We, in the course of doing that, we make sure that the devices are like managed efficiently, and we take care of making sure that the security aspects in the devices are taken care of. Okay, and that's done through a solution that we have, which is called zero-touch deployment. Okay, so in the context of a GCC, imagine that you have a set of say 50 or 100 people who are joining your organization on day one. Okay, the traditional process would say that they'll get onboarded, their induction process will happen, maybe a day or two they'll be given the devices. But imagine a scenario where the Gen Z has just walked in half an hour you're giving them the MacBooks, they are not opened. So the employees get the thrill of opening the MacBook device, they power it on, it automatically gets connected to the network. Okay, their credentials have already been set up, so all based on their roles, the applications that they're supposed to get access to, everything gets downloaded onto the MacBook in about 15-20 minutes time, and it's ready to use. Okay, so that's the automation that we bring into the whole process. Okay, as an Apple partner. Okay, we make sure that the devices are secure. We work with this company called Jamf, which has these great products on mobile device management and mobile security. We integrate those products, and we make sure that Apple works well. So while we, like I said, while we are sponsoring this event as a secure mobility partner, but our security solutions are not just restricted to the end devices. Okay, as a company, we make sure that we secure the device, we secure the network. We are there in terms of securing the perimeter and the cloud also. So I'll come to that. But for the GCCs, if you have to start adopting Apple in your enterprises, there are two options. Okay, one is obviously the devices could be corporate owned. Okay, within that, there are two choices again. You buy it as a capex, which a lot of companies do, but there are options where the device could be leased by the companies. Okay, and a hybrid model that we offer called device as a service, where the customer does not need to buy the device. We provide the device for a 36-month or a 48-month duration. Okay, they are completely secured. We manage the device, we take care of the support, implementation, everything. And at the end of the tenure, whether it's 36 months or 48 months, we take back those devices and it goes through a refresh cycle again. Okay. So from the corporate side, two options, CapEx or OpEx. Okay. The other option you also have, which you can consider, is letting the employees own the device. Okay. And it could be by way of the employee purchase programs that we run for corporates, where we have a store where the employees have the ability to buy a device, Apple device of their choice, and they get the benefit of the cashback and the EMIs. There's an alternate option, again, a hybrid option called a smart employee purchase program, where the enterprise signs up a lease contract. Okay, the enterprise owns the device for a 1-year period, and then the device is transferred to the employee at an extremely low cost. It's similar to if your company is doing, say, car leasing. Okay, this is something similar to that. The benefit that the employees get is that they get to own the device at the end of the 1-year period at probably 55 or 60% of the original cost of the device. So these are different flavors of offerings that we have on Apple. Okay, so let me step back, give a quick overview about what we are doing. We're in 36th year of our operations, 1,000 plus crore revenue. We got 700 employees across 6 locations. So if you are multi-locational, we have the ability to support all your locations. HDFC Bank has been an investor in Softcell for over 24 years now. They invested in the year 2000. Uh, SRBC and Co are our auditors. They're part of E&Y network globally. Okay, so if we are partnering with you, you have the confidence that you're working with a partner who's been there, who's going to continue to be there in the next 10 years, 10, 15 years. And because we work closely with HDFC Bank and SRBC, and we make sure that we are compliant, okay, there are good governance norm in our organization and things like that. Okay. This is our overall portfolio. We are there in mobility, we partner only with Apple. We don't do Android and other things. In security, we focus on solutions like helping customers deploy zero trust, SOC. We have our own SOC. We also sell third-party SOCs. Okay. We help customers in securing their devices, network, perimeter, cloud, and also having a good security policy around AI, because enterprises today have the challenge that employees just use ChatGPT, they put in confidential information and the data is not in the control. Okay, so there are security solutions that we can help deploy in the enterprise to make sure that the AI deployment is also done in a secure manner. Okay, we are there in engineering. We work on the infra compute space. We partner with Nutanix, NetApp, Veeam. Okay, and we focus on responsible AI. So I'll come to that very quickly. We work in these focus segments and we make sure that we help our customers comply with the mandates. So in financial services, we make sure that we understand the RBI compliance, security policies, security mandates and all, and we work with the banks, financial services companies to make sure that they're complying with the RBI regulations. Same holds good for SEBI. DPDPA is going to be big, okay, and we have solutions around DPDPA to help customers be compliant. I'll end my session with a topic which is like being discussed every day, and it's a topic that's going to probably be part of every session. That's responsible AI. So what is it that we are doing? We are partnering. We are an Apple partner, and we are helping enterprises deploy AI responsibly. Okay, the challenge in AI is that a lot of AI today rests on the cloud. Okay, where there is a question about data sovereignty and all. So what is that we offer? Apple has this devices called Mac Minis. Okay, extremely low cost. We have clustered the Mac Minis and we have made sure that the Apple silicon, which has both the CPUs and GPUs, are shared across all the Mac Minis, and we are able to help customers run departmental AI solutions within their organization at extremely low cost, and by making sure that their data is fully under their control. Okay, so we have a group company called Autoflow Technologies, and there's one use case that we have developed in conjunction with Autoflow. I'll just quickly run through it and end my session. So it's a use case which can be deployed for HR. It could be deployed for querying any compliance documents, querying sales documents. Okay, so you just put all the PDFs into the LLM. You train the LLM. You secure the LLM by putting access control so that people, if I'm going to search for leave, my leave policy, it will show the policy that is applicable only to me and not to someone else. Okay, so we have controls around that. And we worked with Autoflow to make sure that we are able to deploy these kind of solutions to our customers. Okay, so with that, thank you very much. And we are there outside in our booth, and it will be a pleasure to interact with all of you.